Happy hour. Just seeing those signs excites most people that they're about to have a good time with cheap drinks. But where does this bar signs term come from? Not from the bar, after all. Hey, it's your internet friend Jersey Joe back with you once again. We're about to talk about something that makes people really happy. Happy hour. Okay, come on, everybody loves it. Just look around your neighborhood tavern and most will advertise a happy hour or happy hours, plural, even more exciting, right? But that's when the bar will offer discounted drinks and food to get patrons in during slow times. But where did this term come from? You can actually thank the military as we explore the history of happy hour. Alright, so let's explore a little happy hour history. You might want to crack a cold one as you follow along with me. So according to online research, the words happy and hour have appeared together for centuries describing, quote, pleasant times. And who doesn't want to have a good time, right? You know you and I do. The words are said to appear together for the first time in Shakespeare's King Henry V. But you know how sad and crazy his writings can be. While Shakespeare has a general sad tone to his writings, happy hour is supposed to be, well, happy. And we can all thank the US Navy. God bless our men and women in uniform to keep us safe. But the original origin of happy hour goes back to the early 20th century when a group called the Happy Hour Social organized weekly smokes aboard the USS Arkansas in 1913. At first, happy hour wasn't about drinking, it was about smoking. Now there are notes that say that there were happy hours landside among women and social clubs even before that, but the first officially organized happy hours were aboard that Navy ship in June 1913. But those smokers pressed their commanders to expand happy hour to more than just smoking. It included a variety of entertainment including boxing, wrestling, music, dancing, even movies. Now the soldiers aboard that ship, they were kind of pioneers in entertainment and had no idea the precedent they were about to set. Of course, the fun spread to other Navy ships and became standard practice by the end of World War I. As the Roaring Twenties caught on and the sailors returned home, this idea caught on landside, with bars and restaurants wanting to cash in. Now the idea of having drinks before dinner was really becoming a thing at the time. When the 18th Amendment or Prohibition passed, banning alcohol consumption in 1920, people would host cocktail hours, which became known as happy hours at a home or a speakeasy. Now they would go there before dining at a restaurant because they knew they couldn't get a cocktail while they were having their meal. But people would host such events in secrecy and often ask for a password or have someone vouch for them to get in to make sure they weren't cops. Now, as a kid growing up in western Pennsylvania, we lived in the country in the mountains. My grandmother told me about an old speakeasy down the road, and I actually had friends that owned the place. We played in the basement there, and it still had one of those big metal doors with a slide thing. You'd open it up and peek through, and what's the password? But when alcohol became legal once again, the term happy hour went silent for the general public until about 1959 when Random House Dictionary included the term for the first time, noting it as afternoon drinks in a bar, and a Saturday Evening Post newspaper article noticed its continued use by the military. Now that article also described the life of government contractors who worked on missile silos, and these guys still continued it. I mean, if you're worrying about blowing up a foreign country, who doesn't want to have an off-hours drink to calm your nerves, right? After that, the term spread to naval bases in California, and then of course bars in New York City, because New York loves to drink as more servicemen retired from active war duty. In fact, in New York City has been a part of bar life since about 1960. Now the term spread from New York to California to around the world, but wait a minute, some countries have actually banned it. In the US, some states have also ruled happy hour to be illegal. Those states include Illinois, Kansas, and Utah. But don't worry, Pennsylvania, you've actually legally extended happy hour to be 4 hours. So wherever you are, if the nearest bar offers a happy hour, take it, enjoy it, and remember those sailors who made it happen. You know, I gotta be honest, I actually learned a lot of cool things doing this web show over the years, especially when you and I meet here like this, so hey, why not crack a beer and have a little fun while you're watching either this web show or The Brew, my other web show. You've seen that. Meet my bro Joe online for a beer and a chat. Hey, it's a lot of fun here. Jersey Joe here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.